Right, good morning folks. There's Catties, he's joined by Barney. Barney's Bimbles, morning. And we are doing Barney's come over to my neck of the woods, as it were. Essex, come over Essex, and we're going for a nice bimble, and we're going to go and sleep down on the beach. So we're going to be down on the beach. I always think of that song when we do that. So yeah, we're going to go and kip down on the beach. So we couldn't pick a better weekend for it weather-wise, because the UK is just basks in sunshine and lovely heat and hardly any wind. So it is a bit too hot actually for this, but fuck it, we're going to go and enjoy it for what it is, and there it is folks. So that's what you'll be seeing over the course of this video, of us just having fun, as it were. So we'll catch up with you in a little while folks. That's really nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is like a new, I don't know who's actually put this, obviously someone's man-made it, but yeah, but that's you know, this is a new spot here. But yeah, even just to come here, set a bivvy bag up, and with a camera on a tripod, and just, you know, photograph or film stuff. And it's so serene today, and it's really lovely. I'm literally just going to see if that will work. I've literally got an old cup, just to put water in there, enough just for me to have a brew, just so that I can consolidate it in here. Yeah, I've just literally filled up the Stanley flask with water.
Mini brew kit.
It is literally just a minute, so I haven't got to go into the main bit. It'll either work or it'll be a disaster. You don't know until you try, do you? Here he goes. I'll try, ain't you? Yeah. Well, I just thought it just saves, because I've obviously got the side patches on, everything's in the main bit, otherwise you're dragging stuff out, isn't you? But if it works, I might even, for this, I might even put a couple of little, I might drill a couple of holes in it and attach a bit of wire. Yeah. Just so that I can get it off the fire, or if I find the other change handle, I could use that, couldn't I? Just to, I mean, I don't even know I don't think there's nothing packed inside that. Yeah, so what I've done there is I'm just having a little bit of an experiment. I've packed all this into all this kit into my into the front pouch of my Sabre 45. And really what it is just for me to have an impromptu brew really. So what I've done is I've dug out this little cup, and I'm just going to see whether or not it heats up the water. I mean, it obviously will heat up the water, and then what I was just saying, I might even drill a couple of holes in there just to use as a means of using it as a bail arm, really, just to heat up enough for a quick brew. So, got to experiment, and you've got to try these things. Do you want me to take it off?
How was your coffee? Was it warm enough?
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, it was warm enough.
You're calling that a success?
Yeah, I kind of will, yeah. But it did take a bit, you know, it used up the whole transit burner of fuel, really.
Oh, right.
So I suppose where it's been insulated, it obviously has taken a little bit longer to boil up.
If that was me using that pouch, like I say, I'd probably try and put a canteen cup in it.
I mean, I might even put my kettle in now.
Yeah.
But literally, it was kind of a quick, simple. But I like the idea of having it just as a means of something just to get a quick brew on, rather than having to piss about going into the main part, especially not having this. I mean, normally I'd have the side pockets on, but because we're going a bit more kind of lightweight.
Yeah. What have you got for dinner?
Dinner?
Yeah.
Egg fried rice.
Ah, yeah.
But I'm probably going to do a separate cooking video on that, because that's a nice one for folks to do if they want.
We've got to walk.
Barney Wriggle, you have been charged with espionage. Oi, someone's been lounging about, digging holes. That looks quite fresh as well, doesn't it?
It does. Is it a burrow?
Yeah, I reckon it's like a, I don't know, fox maybe?
Yeah, it's too big for a rabbit.
Yeah. It's alright, mate. Get you in here. You're looking quite Wainwrighty, Barn.
On an adventure.
On an adventure.
Caterpillars are eating the leaves.
Bastards.
Cauliflower and that. Cabbages.
There's some people over there. Dog walkers and people just come over and have a chill out, really. Hey?
Okay.
Rude not to, wouldn't it? Some little jam or something, a little jam I put on the biscuits.
Yeah, there's quite a few there.
So we've got a few blackberries there. So Barney wants some for his dessert, and I'm going to just heat some up and make a little sauce for to go in my biscuits. So here we are. This is our beach for tonight. It's not quite Menorca, but still nice all the same. Yeah, looking forward to it. Looking forward to staying here tonight, actually. Yeah, so what we're doing now, we're just having a discussion about where we're actually going to... We bought tarps as well, literally just to set up, just because obviously, as you can see, there's no, you know, with the sunshine, there's no shade here, so we're literally just looking at where to set up, and it looks like we might potentially use this spot here to set up where Barney is now, so we can set up, put our tarps up, and then we're going to obviously sleep in our bivvy bags. Kind of just use the tarp really just as a bit of it, kind of like a shade really, as opposed to, well, a shelter as well, but probably have it just set up quite compact really. Also over there where we picked the blackberries on the other side, there's a little bit of a woodland now, so we'll probably go over there and collect firewood so we can have a little beach fire, a little bit of a beach fire later. So looking like a unanimous decision, looks like we're probably going to camp up here. Also, a bit of an issue that we've got is obviously because there's the sand, there's a bit of an issue with the pegs situation, so yeah, so there's a lot of purslane there as well, but I mean we've both bought pegs. There is plenty of bricks and that over there if we really need to use them, but we'll see what we can get away with. So we're looking at this as kind of our spot for tonight. It's slightly higher up than the rest, so if there is any concern of the tide coming in too far, then we ain't going to get sort of too washed away. You can kind of see where the seaweed is along there. That looks where the tide sort of comes in, and then obviously it gets drier and drier, and obviously onto this bed here. So this will be our setup for there. And there's also a shed load of sea purslane as well, which is never had it before. It's actually quite nice, quite juicy, I think. Huh?
Quite salty.
Oh, it's salty, isn't it? But it's very, it's quite nice, quite juicy, isn't it? It's nice, isn't it? I don't mind it at all.
Later.
You've had that pole a little while now, haven't you?
Yeah,
it's kind of acting as your walking stick, your walking pole, everything, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of kite flying weather, isn't it? I mean, the breeze ain't that bad, but it's just nice enough. That'd be nice later for obviously keeping the mozzies and stuff away. But what I'm doing now is going to come over and get one of these rocks to the main tarp. Barney couldn't get a decent purchase off the pegs, and where the breeze is coming off the sea, even though it's not over the top, when you've obviously got like a basher or something set up, the wind's just hitting that. So I'm just going to come over and get a couple of bricks just to sort of weigh down the tarp a little bit. I've just said to Barn, literally as I come out, I said, you know what, I found quite a few different sea fauna, you know, stuff to eat, well, you know, natural edibles as it were, and one of them I said I've never seen is Mars samphire down here, and flipping heck, literally as I said it, ta-da, there's some there. So yeah. So here's our tarp setups then. Yeah, even though there's not much of a heavy breeze, it's still enough for it coming past, and we're still getting that kite effect with the tarps, especially on mine. So we've just basically improvised with some rocks, because the wind was still obviously just acting, you know, the tarps are basically acting like sails and pulling the pegs out, so we couldn't get enough purchase on it, so we've had to obviously use some rocks. So, but you improvise, adapt and overcome, and this is our sort of our shelter setup for tonight. And as you can see, it's still quite windy. I keep going on about the wind, but it is blowing considering it's such a lovely day really, but that's what you get keeping down near the sea, I suppose. We just fucking lugged them from over there, right? And all the running I do, fucking hell, I'm out of breath. I feel like a seal of the Navy, you know what I mean? All this sand, it's like we're on Hell Week. It's like we've only had a minute's sleep and we're lugging stuff around like there's no tomorrow down on the beach. But we finished strong! Recovery rate's good though. Yeah. But at least we've got tables now. We've got some camp furniture. Reasonably pleased. Using a bit of sand to clean my table. Get all that mud off. Look at that. Improvise, adapt and overcome. Alright folks, how you doing? I want to do a quick shout out. This is for a lovely man, Stuart Barber. It's not often I'll get gifts, don't really receive presents off many people, you know what I mean, but at a gathering this year, maybe because we was in the bar and he was a bit drunk, but well, he weren't drunk, but anyway, he gave me basically this, and I thought it was like one of those sort of like the German officer sort of Gerber knives, but it's not. It's a German officer kind of knife, but it's by Ator. I always used to remember Ator as the bringing out Jungle Kings and stuff like that, but he's basically given me this knife, and lovely little knife, saw blade, bottle opener. I do believe he's kind of filed the blade down enough for it to be an everyday carry kind of size, length of blade. He's basically, I think, based it on something that Neil Andrews done from Greencraft, his YouTube channel, and he's actually made this pouch as well that I was really impressed with as well, that Neil Andrews. Which Neil Andrews, if you watch this video, just think I'm going to be coming over to you and maybe purchasing one of your pouches. And he's basically made this like an EDC pouch that will just hold a torch, a fire steel, and basically one of these type of knives. And it's got an old pig, you know, if I'm feeling a little bit classy for a bottle of wine or something like that. And then finally it's got an awl there if I want to do a bit of sewing or something like that. So so thank you very much, Stu. I'm really grateful for that. I know you told me not to do it, but I don't fucking listen, do I? You know what I mean? So thank you very much, man. I'm really grateful for that little for that gift, and I will be using it. All right, so cheers, buddy. Thank you very much, mate. Right, also what I'm going to do is we're down on the beach, but we've got to come down on the beach, and I've got a spoon here that I started carving out of chestnut. I've never carved with chestnut before, it's my first time, and I'm really liking it. So yeah, spoon that I'm carving there at the moment. I'm using the Flexi Cut the carving jack, and Barney is making, just in the process of making them, he's making an owl. He's going to make an owl there. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So again, old Neil Andrews, I think you need to pay me, like, give me for advertising rights, but he's actually got that idea from you, from carving the owl, and I think he's looking at doing a bookmark as well. So yeah, so we're going to do a little bit of carving this afternoon, and nice. Literally just collected some blackberries, squashed them in the cup, and then put them on a biscuit. Oh, how simple is that? Oh, real good. I'm going to mix it up with the last one. Butter on it. Comes out really sus, doesn't it, that peanut butter? And then to finish off, the last of my blackberries on. Oh. It's almost like something Gordon Ramsay would serve up, isn't it? Barney is basically in the process of carving a little owl wooden bookmark, which I really like. I think it's very novel. He got that idea off of Neil Andrews from Greencraft. Bushcraft, is it? Greencraft. Oh, Greencraft on YouTube. And I should know it because I follow him. But basically, what I've got now is what was that, sycamore, isn't it, he used, wasn't it? So I cut a bit of sycamore. I've literally just cut it, and now I'm going to have a go. I'm literally just going to, I'm not going to carve an owl into mine, but I'm going to sort of just flatten off that side, and then I'm probably going to carve a pattern into it for coal rosing. Now look at that for a beer. It's in a camouflage tin. IPA. It's one of Barney's. He's letting me have a sip of it. Just a sip. Oh, that's gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, very nice. Yeah, look, doing a bit of free advertising for North Brewery Company, Pariah. That's very nice. I like the can. I think the can's got me sold, didn't you?
I thought that'd be a bit of you.
That's better design. The first one I had set up was almost like a plough point, and it was just blowing like a bastard, wasn't it? So we had a decision to obviously set it up this way, and it's a lot better now. Not only that, it's given me kind of, I can use the other half of the tarp as a bit of a ground sheet, I suppose. So that's a bit better. Utilise that walking pole, and it's a lot more stable. But surprisingly enough, it's still quite windy here. Barney set up there, the Terra Nova tarp, and that's the one, Mark 1, isn't it?
Yeah, one.
Small one, that's the number 1, and then obviously I've got that, the DD tarp set up there. Look at Barney doing all the camp work for a change. Camp bitch. He always bails out of doing all the work, so he's doing some now. Bitch. So I'm going to try now. I don't know if it will do the same, but you can see that's pretty sort of, you know, a bit greasy from the oil in the egg. So I'm going to put some sand in there. We'll see what happens. See if that gets it out as well. And as you can see, not bad, not bad at all. Greasy patches, but the sand has absorbed that. Again, it saved me. I can then just use a dry cloth on that. Happy days. Give it a wipe out with a cloth. Another little tip, folks, if you ever want to try it. Now I've just done my egg fried rice in now, and literally what I've done is I've put some sand in now, and because of the abrasiveness of the sand, it's cleaned my pan out. Lovely, nice and clean. I haven't had to use any water, because obviously even though we're down on the beach, obviously that's salty water, so we're not going to be using that to be cleaning with. So literally just use I need to just brush that bit of sand out, and I've got a nice clean pan. So happy days. Simple, mate, isn't it? Use a can of fucking petrol if you had it. Where's that ferro rod from?
From the bush glass.
Is that? Alright, okay. Simple, mate. Oh. Making that hard work, bud. There you go. Try it. Oh, get that on top of that. Good and fast, mate.
That headlock's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it seems to be burning.
Definitely. So yeah, fire's going, and we are now settling down to a nice sherbet. Cheers, bum. Cheers, mate. Oh yeah, cheers, bum. Cheers to everyone at home. Oh. And we've a bit of a result with the wood as well for the fire, because we've managed to find some oak and some elm, so some real nice hardwoods that burn nice and slowly, give off a nice bit of heat. Not that we need it, no, but it's just nice just to have a little fire down on the beach. And then rather than burning driftwood and it giving off all the gases and that, it's nice just to, we managed to find some seasoned oak and elm there. So yes. Bit of hot toddy time. Barney's got some whiskey.
Single malt.
Single malt.
Yep. Only the good stuff.
Only the good shit. It's a bit of a standing joke that I don't really clean my my cooking pot, especially my Pathfinder cup. But while we're sitting here, I'm just drilling it into the sand, and it's actually really bringing up, but it's getting rid of a lot of that carbon on the base. Look at that. That's coming up mega, isn't it? Oh my god, Barn, I'm gonna have a new Pathfinder cup if I carry on.
What kind of grip's this?
I don't know. Yeah, I need to carry a bag of sand around with me.
It's about 120.
Yeah. Alright folks, don't often do this, But we're in bed now, or we're getting into bed. Barney's in his underpants. I don't really want to video him getting in his underpants, you know what I mean? I won't get a lot of money for him, I don't suppose. So yeah, just getting in our gog bags now and just having a chill. Had a hot toddy and that. And just going to chill out and gradually, I suppose, go to sleep, I suppose. But it's a very, weather-wise, it's a sort of quite the wind's died down now. And it's quite nice. So, good night. Don't let the don't let the bed bugs bite, and we'll see you in the morning, I suppose. Oh, pucker, yeah, it's going again, isn't it? Morning, folks. It's 10 to 6 on a Sunday morning. You know, got to bring you this film footage nice and early. So we're up now anyway. A lot of condensation, which I missed. Which there obviously is on the coast, isn't there? Still got some embers on our fire over there. We'll probably get that going. Use the last bits of our wood. Yeah, it's alright. We're always standing here watching the sunrise, which is quite a rarity. The only thing is you've got the super port in the distance, which kind of spoils the ambience of it all, but other than that, and probably me talking as well. But, yeah. Can't get any better than that, could you? It's going on its own. The gas switch. Oh, there's mist on it. Where's our tidy camp, folks? We're all sort of we're packed up, ready to go, so we're going to take a nice slow, well, take our time going, haven't we? So yeah, catch up with you in a little while.